understand it if you weren't here? What are some possible things that you could do?
You're gonna do this.
Yesterday's. What might be a way that you could understand yesterday's if you were not here? Pardon me? Okay. Anything else? What's in Google Classroom? The video. So you can look at the video. Okay. You can ask your group members if they have time. Okay. So those are some things that you can do, or you can do one week appointment with me outside of class time. I can help you out outside of class time. Because this is a big foundation of this unit. You got to understand this stuff for yesterday and today. Okay, so we have the log base 2 of x minus log base 2 of y. This time we want to condense. Yesterday we were expanding. Today we're going to condense into 1. So we want to make this 1 log. So this is a minus here. So we're going to look at the one that has the minus, which is which one?
The 2.
2. So that means that it's going to be what operation?
Log b n minus log.
Sorry, this just went away. I want to make sure it's still recording. It is. Okay. So we're using this one here because it has subtraction, and the subtraction means division. So we're going to take this and rewrite it. Both of them have to have the same base. And both of them have the base of 2. And so what would we do with the x and the y since it's minus? Divide. So we're going to rewrite it as x over y. So we use this rule too. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. So now on number 2, we have a problem. What is the problem on this one? Because we can't condense it yet. There's something we need to do with one of them first.
Get rid of one?
One?
You need to get rid of the log 3 log 7z.
And do what with that? You can't get rid of it. So we need to use one of these properties to change it. So which property are we going to use to change it? 1, 2, or 3. Oh, hi, sorry. Yeah, okay. Thank you, you too. So we have to move that 3. Where does the 3 move to? So it moved from the exponent to the front. So now we're going to move it from the front to the exponent. So this is going to become log base 7 of z to the 3rd. So now we can write it as 1 log because there's addition. And so somebody want to take a guess as to what that would be? Can you write it in 1 log? So this is addition. So we want to write it with just 1 log, not 3.
X, y. Oh.
So this is, because it's addition, we're going to use number 1. So addition means multiplication. So we're going the other direction. Yes, it's a little harder when we go in the other direction. So then this becomes log base 7 of x times y times z to the 3rd. Does that make sense? If you were not here yesterday, it's going to be hard for you. You're going to need to go back and look at what we did yesterday. So number 3. What do we do first on number 3?
Multiply 3.
We need to do something with this 3. What are we going to do with the 3? Okay, let's raise our hand because rather than just, yeah, thank you.
You gotta make an exponent.
Yeah, we gotta make it an exponent. So log base 5 of u to the 3rd, and then Jason, tell me what we would do next on this one here. log base 5 of V. That's right, good. And so anybody in that group can answer the next question, write it as 1. Jason or Sunny or Myra. Maya, sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't know, so I'm not going to answer.
So then we have subtraction. What is subtraction? Division, that's right. So we're going to make it a division. So it would be log base 5 of what, Jason?
Oh, no, Myra.
Oh.
Myra, you know what answer.
What's good? Does the order matter? Yeah. So with subtraction and division, order matters. So we have to put what on top? U to the 3rd on top and the V to the 5th on the bottom. Again, we're looking at this rule number 2. We're going this direction. We went from subtraction to division. Okay?
I don't like this.
It's harder going this direction. Yep.
I don't like this.
You gotta have the first one down.
This was so long ago. I used to do 2 days of this. This is really confusing.
What's that?
I used to do 2 days of this.
This is the second day.
I know, but it's
Not
not
the first day.
This is the second day. Yesterday was the first day. Today's the second day. Okay, so what would we do on number 4? Number 4.
I think I know.
Back there. Tell us what we do on 4. To an exponent, right? So we can make this an exponent, and then we can do the next step. That's right. Because we have a 20 in the front here, and nothing in the front on this one. So what's in the front has to be the same before we can make them combine them to be 1 log. So this is going to be the log base 3 of A to the 20th plus log base 3 of B. And then addition becomes multiplication. So then this is log base 3 of A to the 20th times B. We're using the rule number 1. Okay, do we need to do another one? Or do you think you're ready to do you try?
Let's do one more.
Okay, so number 5. Tell me my first step. This group here. My first step.
Wait, no, I think.
Yes. So log base 4 of 3 minus log base 4 of 11 to the log base 4 of 11 to the 20th. And then what next? Subtraction, so it becomes division. So log base 4 of 3 divided by 11 to the 20th. And that's your answer. Okay, go ahead and do number 8 or 6, I mean. So you try.
So I don't know how to do separate.
This conversation like the first one goes.
Okay.
Oh, but
So So answer log base 9 of 88 over P. Questions on that before we move on to the next one? Okay, this one gets a little harder. Okay, so no one has been able to answer this question yet.
Yeah, no clue. I know.
So on this one here, we've got log of W plus log of U over 3. So that over 3 is a problem. Can we rewrite that?
W minus 3 or something. Shut up. Reading is the one.
So is there a way we can rewrite this as something multiplied by log of U? It's not a negative.
It's a positive.
It doesn't even have, the 3 doesn't even have an exponent on it. It has a 1 as an exponent. There's not another side. Yeah, that's right. Good. Good. I like your thinking, though. You're thinking of a way. So what we want to do is we want to, what number is assumed to be in front of the log U?
1.
A 1. So this is 1 times log U, right? So this would be log of W plus 1/3 log U.
Oh, wait, what?
Hey, where'd you get the 1?
Wait, why wouldn't you do the, like, 3 and...
1 divided by 3, because we want to use one of those 3 rules. We want to use where there's a number in the front, we move it to an exponent, or we want to use addition becomes multiplication, or subtraction becomes division. So those are the only 3 things we're going to be using. So now what would we do next?
Then you just write it out again.
Right now we have a different thing in the front of this than we have on this one. So to condense it to 1, we have to make it, yes, to the power of 1/3. Good, Dexter. So log of U to the exponent 1/3. And then because it's addition, we make it multiplication. But before we do that, what does 1/3 mean? It's cube root. Very good. Yes, it's a cube root. That's from last chapter, and I know it's really easy to forget that, but that exponent, remember the number on the bottom is your root. Okay, so last step, this is addition, so we want to write it as 1 log. What would that be as 1 log? Here it is. Tell me what this is. 1 log.
You're still not done?
So addition becomes multiplication. Does that make sense? Yeah, good. So do we need to, let me backtrack a second. No base, what's the base assumed to be? 10. So this is a base of 10. Could we write the 10 there if we wanted to? Sure. Yes, Cohen? Okay, last one. We want to expand this one. So when we expand, we go from 1 to writing several of them. So we got to do something with that square root. What do we do with that?
Multiply it. Oh, square it.
What's the exponent become? Half. That's right. Xy to the 1/2. Both the x and the y. Because remember, a square root, this is assumed to be a 2 here.
So why would...
This is a 2. So the root, the index goes on the bottom, and then it's assumed to be a 1 there.
That's all?
What's that?
That's the rest. That's how you it's done?
We're not done, no. Did you have a question? Okay. So now we want to expand it. We can expand it now. So this is going to be the log base 5 of z, and then multiplication, right?
Yeah.
Plus log base 5 of xy to the 1/2. And then what would we do with that xy to the 1/2?
Don't put the 1/2
we would have to move it to the front. Okay, so this would be the same as log base 5 of z plus 1/2 times the log base 5 of xy. And then we're almost done. Yes, this one has got a lot. We've got some multiplication here, so we can do, how do we rewrite that last one?
That's good.
Does the 1/2 apply to both the log, both the x and the y? Yeah, because it's in the front there. So it's the log base 5 of z plus 1/2 log base 5 of x. And then because it's multiplication, that becomes addition plus log base 5, 1/2 log base 5 of y. Yes, those last two are a lot. Okay, can I get somebody to, oh, Will, if you could pass it out, that'd be great.